Welcome to online classes on power electronics. Power electronics is the most powerful branch of electronics. It deals with high power ratings, which is finding application in almost all the fields. In this session, we'll be discussing about introduction to power electronics, that is concept of power electronics, different power semiconductor devices, and about power diode, its structure, characteristics, types and applications. So before going to the different power semiconductor devices, first let us understand what is the need for power electronics system. In recent years, demand for power processing is increasing. The power processing is required to match the load requirements with the source. The energy source specifications and load requirements may not match many a times. That is, for example, in battery charging applications, source may be AC, load requirement may be DC. In UPS, energy storage takes place in DC, but load requirement is AC. That is, these are some of the examples in which there is mismatch between load and source. To make load compatible with the source, we require power electronic system. The main objective of power electronics is to design efficient power electronic system. The block diagram shows the power electronics system positioning. You can see from the block diagram, power electronic system is between power source and the load. Different ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ ಸೋರ್ಸು ಎ ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೋಡು ಡಿ ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಪವರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಸಿ ಟು ಡಿ ಸಿ. At that time, we'll be using the converter. In some applications, ಸೋರ್ಸು ಡಿ ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೋಡು ಎ ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತರ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ we'll be using the inverter. So the power electronic system may be converter, which converts AC to DC, inverter which converts DC to AC. We may have source at one AC level, load may require AC at other level. So for that purpose, we'll be using what is known as cycloconverter. In some applications, we have DC voltage at one level and it needs to be converted at a higher voltage. Avaga power electronic system will be having chopper. So the main objective of power electronic power electronics is to design efficient power electronic system. So now we'll just define what is power electronics. So power electronics is combination of power engineering, control system and electronic system. So what is the power engineering means? Power engineering will be dealing with static and rotating power equipment used for generation, transmission and distribution of electric power. Control system, it is required for the stability and response characteristics in closed loop system. Electronics engineering, in that we'll be having solid state semiconductor devices, circuits used for signal processing. So in power engineering, you'll be using the static and rotating power equipments. In control system, it is used for stability and response characteristics. And in electronics, will be using solid state semiconductor devices and circuits. The sample power electronic circuit is as shown. So it consists of main power source, power electronic circuit, load, firing circuit, sensors for feedback, and the reference. Power electronic circuit, firing circuit, reference, control unit, and sensors constitutes the power electronic system. So just now, as we discussed, source and the load requirements. So in the source, it can be AC, source it can be AC, load may be DC. So here we will be having a converter. This converter will change AC to DC, for which what is the firing angle that is required, how we have to make the control is decided by all this. So this power electronics circuit, firing circuit, control unit, sensors and feedback constitute the power electronic system. So now we will define the what is power electronics. Power electronics is the application of solid state power semiconductor devices for control and conversion of electric power. It may also be defined as subject which deals with the apparatus and equipment working on principle of electronics that are rated at power level rather than the signal level. Power electronic applications. So if you just see the power electronic applications, it can be used in aerospace, that is space shuttle, power supply, aircraft power supplies. Commercially, heating, AC, refrigeration, light, light dimming, and in industries for furnaces, blowers, induction heater, motor drives, rolling mills, textile mills. For residential purposes in AC, refrigerators, washing machine, cooking, UPS, etc. For transportation, it is used in traction, electric vehicles, subways, battery charger. In utilities, static power, excitation systems, and also in HVDC. Power electronics advantages. Power electronics has high efficiency due to low loss in power semiconductor devices. It is highly reliable. That means it has high reliability, has long life and less maintenance due to absence of any rotating parts. It has flexibility operation, has fast dynamic response. And it is very small in size and has less weight, due to which it finds applications in aerospace. Now, before proceeding to the practical power switching devices, let us understand what is the characteristics of an ideal switch. Switching devices plays very important role in power electronics. So, first, any switch means it will be having two states. One is on state and off state. In other words, open or closed. So first characteristics is during the off state, the current through the device is zero and should be able to withstand any voltage across it. That is, it can block voltage in both the directions. That is why it is written as I off is equal to 0 and voltage in the off state will be in the range of minus infinity to plus infinity. In on state, voltage across the switch is 0 and should be able to conduct current through it. That is, V on is 0 and current in the on state lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. That is, it carries current in both the directions. Power dissipation across the switch should be 0 because power is given by the product of V into I. During the off state, I off is 0, so power is 0, and during the on state, V on is 0, so then again power is 0. A switching action should be instantaneous, that is, it should turn on and off instantaneously. Now let us discuss about the different power semiconductor devices. Power semiconductor devices are the devices that are rated at power level rather than the signal level. They can operate at high voltage and can handle large amount of currents. So the practically available power semiconductor devices are diode, BJT, FET, IGBT, IGCT, triac, GTO and SCR. The power semiconductor devices are classified into three types: power diode, thyristors and transistors. Power diode, the voltage and current rating and operating frequencies are as shown in the table. Power diode has maximum voltage of 5000 volts, current rating of 500 amps. The thyristors may be SCR, LASCR, GTO, triac. So their voltage and current ratings are as shown. And the transistors may be BJT, MOSFET, IGBT, SIT, and the voltage and current ratings is as shown in the table. Now, power diodes. Let us discuss about the power diodes. Power diodes are PN junction devices having larger power, voltage and current handling capabilities. So power diodes looks like this commercially which is available. So now let us look into power diode characteristics, its structure and symbol. Basically, power diode has two terminals, anode and cathode. The structure of power diode is as shown. It has heavily doped N plus substrate which forms the cathode and lightly doped N minus drift region and it has heavily doped P plus layer. So we should always understand when we talk of this plus and minus, plus indicates heavily doped, minus indicates lightly doped. So we'll just look into the characteristics of power diodes. So we have in this figure the characteristics of the diodes. The figure A is the circuit, B is for signal diode, and C is for power diode, and D is for ideal diode. So as we had discussed in the characteristic of ideal switch, you can see here the during the on state voltage is 0, so it is lying here, and during the off state current is 0. So during the forward bias condition, anode is positive with respect to cathode. Applied voltage is less than the cut-in voltage. Diode does not conduct. Applied voltage, when applied voltage becomes greater than or equal to cut-in voltage, diode current shoots up and diode conducts. At that point, the voltage will be 0.7 volts. Forward voltage drop on conduction is about 0.8 volt. During the reverse bias condition, cathode is positive with respect to anode. A small leakage current will flow due to minority carriers. When the reverse voltage reaches breakdown voltage, that is VRRM, the reverse current shoots up and may destroy the diode. Now, we'll just look into the different types of power diodes that is available. The different types of power diodes that is available are general purpose diode, fast recovery, Schottky diode. So what are the parameters which are taken for consideration is reverse recovery time, current rating, voltage rating, and on state drop. Reverse recovery time is high in case of general purpose diode. It is low for fast recovery diode and it is low for Schottky diode. If the reverse recovery time is low, it indicates that the device will be having a high switching speed. So when we just look to the current rating, you can see in general purpose, it is less than 1 ampere and to several thousand amperes. And in fast recovery diode, it is less than 1 amp to several thousand amperes. In Schottky diode, it is 1 amp to 300 amps. Next, the voltage rating is 50 volts to 5 kilovolts, 50 volts to 3 kilovolts, and this is limited to 100 volts. The on-state drop is 1 to 2 volts, and in fast recovery diode it is 1 to 1.5 volts. In Schottky diode it is 0.5 to 1 volts. The applications where these diodes find applications is general purpose diode finds application in battery charging, electric traction, welding, and in UPS. Fast recovery diodes are used in choppers, commutation circuit, SMPS, induction heating, etc. And Schottky diodes finds application in high frequency instrumentation and switching power supplies. Power diodes in general, what are the applications is they are used as freewheeling diodes for AC to DC conversion, for recovery of trapped energy, and in power supplies and in AC and DC drives. So I hope you have understood the concept about power diodes and introduction to power electronics. Thank you.